Despite bitter cold temperatures, more than 1,200 people attended the commissioning of the Navy's first East Coast Trident nuclear ballistic missile submarine at the Naval Underwater Systems Command in New London, Connecticut.
It is my distinct honor and pleasure to commission and accept the first Trident submarine to be permanently assigned to the Atlantic Submarine Force.
With the commissioning of USS Tennessee comes a new capability to the submarine fleet, the capability of the Trident II missile.
The Trident II missile system gives us greater accuracy and with a greater throw weight than any previous missile systems.
Greater throw weight translates into a larger warhead for each of Tennessee's 24 D-5 Trident II missiles, the Navy's first advanced capability missiles, an item of concern for opponents of this high-tech system.
No! Stop Trident now!
Stop Trident now!
As part of our first-year cycle, we'll be testing, the submerged testing of the D-5 missile. It hasn't been tested in that mode yet, and Tennessee will be the platform for that particular testing.
Tennessee is the 9th Ohio-class submarine, but unlike its West Coast counterparts, Tennessee took longer to build, and its new technology requires more training for its crews.
Tennessee is a year longer, so we're a total construction time of 7 years, and my crew has been here about 3 years.
After commissioning, I'll take the Gold crew away from here, and we'll start a training program to be ready to take the boat back in March.
And while the Gold crew is training, the Blue crew begins the task of proving USS Tennessee capable of its mission.
It'll take about a year after commissioning, a year from this date, for us to complete all of our trials, our shakedowns, our post-shakedown availabilities, and be fully operational.
When USS Tennessee becomes operational, its advanced technology promises to carry sea-based strategic deterrence into the next century. From New London, Connecticut, for Navy News This Week, I'm Petty Officer Rich Clemens.
2 days before the launch, the crew of USS Tennessee prepared to make history by becoming the first submarine to launch the Trident II missile from a submerged platform.
Dive! 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 Dive!
My 160-plus crew members have worked very, very hard for over 3 years getting the ship commissioned and getting themselves trained and getting the systems operating to bring this system to sea and get the missile where it is, not the missile, but the ship is, where it can support the missile system.
But the long hours of preparation would be spoiled on launch day by a malfunction during the missile's first stage of powered flight.
0. Missile away.
Oh, shit.
USS Aubrey Fitch, on station for the launch, was dispatched to pick up the missile debris as a Soviet AGI looked on. The Navy plans 8 more submerged launch tests of the Trident II. The next one is tentatively scheduled for next month. The Navy does not expect any major program impact because of this test failure. The missile is still scheduled to begin operational deployment at the end of the year. Petty Officer Wayne Boyd, Port Canaveral, Florida.